Have you noticed recently that your hairbrush is collecting more and more hair? You're looking at it going, wow, that's a lot more hair than I typically get out of there. Your thyroid may be a problem. Please stay with me because this is a big deal, especially women once they get into their late 30s and on. You can have a thyroid that's becoming sluggish, okay? And you may have already gone to the doctor and they may already told you that everything looks okay. Your hair falling out is not okay. It's a sign of a sluggish thyroid. If you are up on the scale and you're looking at it going, God, that's 5 more pounds than I thought. Should have been there. And that's happened a couple of months in a row, or 3-4 months ago, you were like, God, I was 15 pounds lighter. This is an issue. You're gaining weight unexplainedly and it's not due to an injury or change of diet. You're just possibly got a sluggish thyroid, in which case you got to get this checked out. You're just constantly cold, feet, hands, cold. Do you have trouble going to the bathroom? You're getting constipated, you're not going once a day. If you're getting random joint pain for no reason, you didn't have any injury, you haven't done anything unusual, are you feeling depressed, mood swings, or just not motivated, just kind of like down in the dumps, hard to get anywhere. You can't remember, brain fog. If you're having trouble with your periods, if you still have a cycle and all of a sudden you're just becoming more and more irregular, gotta think thyroid. Puffy face, these are not normal things, okay? Your thyroid, and I've drawn some things up here on the board, your thyroid could be sluggish and not producing enough T4 or T3. This is the active hormone, this is the magic with your thyroid. That's the one that goes to your cell and tells it to function properly. So all those symptoms we just mentioned a moment ago don't happen. Those things that are related to the thyroid. T4 is something that your doctor might measure. 50 to 70% of the time they might measure that. They'll definitely measure TSH. That's pretty common. And that might look totally fine. But you're not fine. You could have normal TSH because TSH is reading the room how T4 looks. But down below, T4 might not be converting to T3 for a variety of reasons. And if that is not where it needs to be, T4 and TSH especially on the labs might look totally fine. Doctor is saying your thyroid is okay. It's not. Okay, we need to measure these things. In functional medicine, we want to know what do these numbers look like, but what does this number look like? What does this thing called thyroglobulin antibodies and TPO antibodies look like? Your doctor may not have run these things. This is your own immune system attacking your thyroid. It's an autoimmune problem. And if you don't know if that's going on, your thyroid is literally under attack. And if you're only running TSH and not checking your T4, you could have an attack on your gland. You could be developing problems, nodules, goiters, and this T4 number be low or lower than it should be, and you don't realize it because they're not checking. Your thyroid might undergo months or years of attack by your own immune system, and the damage is already being done. That's a huge problem. Hairbrush is just one thing. All those other symptoms, if those are going on, multiple, especially if more than half of those symptoms are going on, you need to get your thyroid checked by somebody who does the deep dive. This is important. Here's what you do next, all right? Because this is what we do in our office. Functional medicine is testing these things. And we can test them for you and find out what's going on so you can finally get the answers, the right answers. So there's a link to a discovery call offer, basically an opportunity for you to talk with us about what's going on with your situation. We want to know if you're a good fit for what we do, and you should be able to ask questions about what we do because this is what we check for. And this is a free call, 15, maybe 30 minutes. It's a short call where you get a chance to ask us questions and we start to go through the process of finding out what is actually going on and does this need to be done? And if so, today is the day to make that happen. Schedule your call with us. We look forward to speaking with you and talking about what's going on here. And one more thing, with a lot of these situations online, you're wondering if you can be close enough to the doctor to actually be able to see that doctor. We see patients from all over the place. Southeastern North Carolina is where we're located, but we see patients from all over. So don't worry about that. Schedule that call. If we need to send you tests, we'll send you tests. But this is where the place starts. This is time for you to take action. Let's do it today.